Looks for Shelby. It's chaotic defending from Liverpool. And well, we've taken the lead. A shock lead at St James's Park. Looks for SaintMaXimin. This could get ugly now for Liverpool. SaintMaXimin back inside. Callum Wilson makes it 3. Who did the draw for our fixtures in the Premier League this season? Because this is unbelievable. Look at the month we've got ahead of us. In the month of November, we take on United, then City, then Everton, and then Arsenal. This is... Yep, it's gonna be a painful episode, guys. Sit back and relax and, well, enjoy the ride. We're 8th in the Premier League after last episode, which isn't all that bad. I'd actually be really happy if come end of season we're in the top half of the table, finishing 8th, but... Of course, after this episode, things could look a whole lot different because we're up against some big teams in the Prem. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely sure what we should expect from this one because we're playing both Man United and Man City in this episode, so let's just pray for the best. Anyways, if you're enjoying this Newcastle career mode, the support's been incredible. Let's keep it up. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying the series, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get the show underway. Press conference to kick off today's episode. A big discussion to start things off. Last episode we talked about the youth academy, whether we need to sign another youth scout or not, and it seems like you guys want me to make it happen. Hire a new scout and send him to France as their youth academy players are good. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to hire a second scout for 3.9 million. I think Kyle will do the job. We've signed him and soon we're going to send him on a scouting project. Next up, Calvin Phillips hasn't been as good as he was for Leeds. Give him some more freedom in midfield. Let him go forward when needed. By the way, his long shots are good in the game. I do agree, Calvin Phillips could maybe do a lot more for us if he's been allowed to go forward, but you guys got to keep in mind, we're Newcastle, we can't have our CDM even bombing forward along with Jonjo Shelvey. We'll just get ripped apart on the counter. We've already seen that happen a lot of times, so I guess we're going to sacrifice Calvin Phillips' attacking output in this series to, help him stabilize our defense. It's the smart thing to do. Once our overall team improves, that's when I guess we can give Calvin Phillips more of a free role. So I'm sticking with my plan with Phillips. I'll have him on stay back while attacking. Next up, do you think it would be better if the team tries to retain position while in the lead to prevent conceding goals and salvaging points out of tough games? Now, that would be an ideal situation if we had the team to make that happen. Let's be real, we don't really have players that can keep possession really well. Calvin Phillips is good on the ball, but that's about it in the midfield. Almiron is more of a forward, and Jonjo Shelvey he's got good long shots, but that's about it really. So it's not easy keeping possession, especially against the bigger teams. I'm going to stick to my guns, playing on the counter and staying compact in the back. That's going to be my approach until we can build a better team. It just makes sense that way. With that, press conference done. It's good to see Callum Wilson pick up some form. He's doing really well lately for us. Last episode he was superb with a lot of goals and assists, and that's why he picks up the Player of the Episode award. Okay, now time to send Kyle on a scouting project. Now our existing scout Sebastian is already in England to bring us some players. Although the guy in the press conference wanted me to send him to France, I'm kind of tempted to maybe send our scout to South America and maybe Brazil. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to send my scout to Brazil for 3 months to find some technically gifted players. You guys have been telling me this is the way to get the highest potential players. Let's try it out. Now, this next game that we've got in the Premier League is crucial for us, at least for this episode. We're 8th in the Premier League right now and Aston Villa 14th. This is a must-win game considering the fixtures we've got coming up. We could easily end up losing every single game in the month of November, and that's why getting 3 points here against Villa is absolutely crucial. Let's make it happen. I think I've made like one change, and that's Sean Longstaff coming in midfield for Jonjo Shelvey. Apart from that, it's our strongest 11 that we can field at the moment. Looking at the Villa side, Grealish is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Now remember, Aston Villa did knock us out of the Carabao Cup, so this ain't going to be an easy game. We're coming off a big defeat to Leeds United, so I'm definitely looking to bounce back with a win. And you guys have seen our fixture schedule coming up. We need 3 points here, otherwise we can find ourselves in a very troubling situation. So let's pick up all 3 here. We need it. Maximin looking for Almiron. That's a good touch. And now SaintMaximin. This is looking nice. Alan SaintMaximin, a few step overs, but unable to beat anyone with it. In fact, the Elastico actually works. Still SaintMaximin. Looking for that cutback maybe. Looks for Buendia. First goal for him? Nah, Buendia just couldn't get past the defender. I'm still waiting for that moment, man. All the money spent on Buendia and he's yet to score a goal for us. Hopefully that'll happen soon. Ollie Watkins is going to be a player to really be careful about as here's Jack Grealish on the ball. A strong challenge coming in from Fabian Schär to stop Grealish from going any further. He looks furious on the pitch, but that was as clean as a tackle gets. Aston Villa exploiting the open spaces in this one. Traore is through. He could look for a cross. He tries to nutmeg and does so successfully. But Fabian Schär again, right place, right time. That was scary. That La Croqueta just took me out. Ollie Watkins looking inside. And this is dangerous because now Traore has a chance to run at us. Jamal Lewis did really well. But in this game, the story has been so far Aston Villa trying to break us down and we've been good defensively. Going forwards, we haven't really seen much, but that could easily change now as Wilson feeds Almiron. And on the break, we've got a big chance here. Almiron goes for goal and he misses. How close was that though? Miguel Almiron with a fantastic run. What a counter from Newcastle. And we almost caught that Aston Villa defense. In fact, we did, but the finish wasn't on point. Okay, so in that first half, you may not have heard game sound. For some reason, I had my settings messed up, but it should be back for this game and the rest of the episode. Is Buendia keeping the ball really well? That's a neat pass for Miguel Almiron. I'm waiting for Wilson to make that peeling run, which he has, but it's a bit far forward for him. Can he bring it inside though? Can't, but that was some good intention from us, some good build-up play. Need to be more precise in the final third, otherwise we're not scoring. Longstaff looks for Almiron. Now Wilson, back for Almiron. If he can get there first, he just about can, but he drags his shot wide again. We've had massive chances lately. Both Almiron and Wilson playing really well, but the finish has been lacking. Not gonna lie, boys, this game has been just so dead. Barely anything has happened, but that could change now as SaintMaximin's got some open space to run into, which he hasn't really had all game long. Looks to bring it inside. Still SaintMaximin going for goal. No way has the keeper saved that. Come on. That was brilliantly done by SaintMaximin. We've had no luck go our way in this game. Some of the chances we've wasted, man. Are we really going to get only a point against Villa after actually dominating them? This is brutal. This is honestly painful. We really should have won this game. We had the chances to make it happen, yet we choked. That's probably the best way to put it. Frustrating, but it is what it is. We now need to try and get some points against either Man United or City. Otherwise, we're not going to be in a good spot. Did you play for the 0-0 today? Absolutely not. I wanted to see us attack with more energy, but it didn't really happen. Hang on, boys. We've got some progress with Miguel Almiron. His development plan is progressing well. Does that mean he's now got a 3-star weak foot? Yep, he does have a 3-star weak foot, but I don't think we can train him anymore because it doesn't show the up arrow, or it's going to take like 50 weeks. So he's up to a 79 overall, which is awesome, and we've upgraded his weak foot to 3. Is that the maximum we can do? We'll keep him on the advanced playmaker plan just in case things can, go up for him with that weak foot, but we'll see. Okay, now we've got some good news. The scout we've sent to England, Sebastian I think was his name, he's brought us some good talents for once. At least this one's decent. Good valuation at 15, 72 to 94 potential. Let's start filling up our youth academy. I guess that's the only player we're gonna get for now, because the rest look... Oh, this guy looks decent. Benjamin Hobson, good value. We'll sign him up as well and keep him there, but the rest look pretty trash, so we'll ignore them. Academy finally coming together, boys, but look at the overalls on these players. They're so low rated right now. By the way, our keeper that started at 15 overall is now up to a 17 overall. I'm just curious to see how much can he grow in his rating, because it'll be fun to see what's up with him. Anyways, the other two are looking decent, but we're gonna have to wait to see how they progress. I'm not gonna lie, I am terrified for this game. We're up against Manchester United at St. James's Park. This is gonna be a nightmare. This is only like the pre-show, because after that, we take on Manchester City to make matters worse. These next two games are gonna be painful, but we need to get through them, and we need to try and get some points, because we stupidly dropped points against Villa, and that's going to cost us. We need to get something out of this game against Man United, because against City, I've already lost hope. Good to see some of the overalls and our players going up. I'm pretty sure Almiron and Buendia have just gone up in their overall. Lascelles has surprisingly gone up. He was 77, now he's 78. So awesome to see even Jamal Lewis. So some nice progress before the big game against Man United, and they're not messing about. Bruno Fernandes starts for them. They've got Cavani, Rashford. We're up against Bruno, boys. This is going to be a challenge. Looking at our team, it's pretty much my strongest 11. We're not messing about. Let's try and get something out of this game at St. James's Park. Come on. Now, don't write us out of this game just yet, because do remember, we got a result against Liverpool. Now, we were helped in that game a lot by the fact that their defenders were all injured, but we have beaten a big team before, and with a bit of luck, we might just be able to do that again. Looking for Pogba, back to Bruno. Bruno already controlling the show here. Cavani, Dan James goes out wide. Could look for the pass inside, but that's brilliant defending from Fabian Schär. I must say, he's been one of the standout players of this episode. Releases Alan SaintMaximin here, as he could try and bring the ball inside. Does well. Still SaintMaximin. Could look for a passing option. That's brilliantly done to find Almiron, who goes for goal. No way is that off the post. Unbelievable pass from Alan SaintMaximin. If that would have gone in, 100% assist this season. Almiron connected with that really well. A brilliant run in behind from him, but the post. It's always got to be the post ruining everything. Bruno Fernandes now. Still Bruno going for goal, and that's Bruno Fernandes for you. Wow. Bruno, man. A lot of people have been talking about Bruno potentially winning the Ballon d'Or this year in real life. Honestly, if United can win some trophies, I think he's got a shot. His stats are similar to Messi's in the last year or so, which is unbelievable. The impact he's had for Manchester United. He's just walked past our defence there. Fair play, Bruno. I know there are other players who can win the Ballon d'Or. I'm just making a general statement, like Bruno at least deserves to be in contention for it, alright? But what a goal from Bruno Fernandes. And now we've got a job on our hands, boys. We had that chance with Almiron, but the post denied us, and now we're playing catch up to Man United, and this is what I do not like. I'm just waiting for that run. That's smart play from Buendia, you know, just controlling the game, pausing the game at the right moment as Shelby finds Buendia. Could we see the moment? The block comes in from Lindelof, but we're seeing Buendia get involved more and more, which is a big positive sign. We know the talent he's got. He just needs to start delivering on the field. But now it might be SaintMaximin's turn to do something. Wilson. Back for SaintMaximin. Big chance here. On the right foot, going for goal again. Another block. How many blocks are we going to see? SaintMaximin driving the ball inwards. This is where he really shines as he looks for Callum Wilson. Is he on? I'm not entirely sure. He was onside. Callum Wilson drags his shot wide. Somebody needs to put finishing boots on our players, because we're missing simple chances. It's not like Man United have completely run riot here. We're creating chances, but our finishing has been a pile of shit in this game. And that's an understatement. We've got to step things up. Half-time, and it's been the Bruno goal that separates the two teams. And also, all this while, I thought Buendia was left-footed. But turns out he is right-footed. Which is, yeah, that makes things... maybe that's why I've been struggling to use Buendia, as I always try and cut in onto his left foot. Maybe I've got to stop doing that now. Bruno Fernandes looking for that pass for Marcus. Once again, it's Bruno playing the final ball through in. Rashford stops there. Oh, Max Aarons. That'll be big for his confidence. He made Rashford look just... I don't even know. He just non-existent, I suppose is the right word, because he just posed no threat to him there. And on the other end of the pitch, we could maybe do something. Wan-Bissaka. Showing Max Aarons also how it's done. Good challenge on Almiron. Not gonna lie, it's not really been Buendia's night, and I need a bit of pace, so that's why Ryan Fraser comes on. Looks for Calvin Phillips. Now he's got to drive the ball forward, but Pogba stops him there. We're just playing it smart, keeping possession. Man United are hanging back as well right now. Shelby now. Got a bit of space to work with. Looks for Callum Wilson. Big chance. He's gone through, but no, Wan-Bissaka put a leg in. Why didn't Callum Wilson go down there? We would have probably gotten a penalty. It's just not working for us in this game. Oh, we've got a gift. And we wasted the gift. My God, has this been a troublesome fixture. Dan James. That's a good pass for Martial. Could be 2-0 for them. Fabian Schär. I'm telling you, even though we've conceded in this game, Schär has been unbelievably good. Like, last game he kept a clean sheet, and overall this game has been very good as well. I'm very impressed with him. And now on the other end of the pitch, we could do something. Callum Wilson. There's the quality difference between a Bruno and a Callum Wilson putting a through ball. If that was Bruno, Miguel Almiron may as well start celebrating already. But yeah, that's the difference in quality between the two teams. Rashford now on the ball. And Manchester United just happy to keep possession and kill the game off. This is extremely frustrating, guys. United do find themselves with a free kick in the 90th minute, and they almost scored that. That's mad, and I think that should be it for the game. Ref's going to blow the whistle. A difficult 90 minutes of football, but hey, that's going to be the story of this Newcastle career mode. In this first season, it's all about building a good foundation. We're going to lose games, we're going to struggle, but we're just going to have to push through these kind of moments. Next game is against City, though, so Oh my god, is this gonna be a difficult episode. Seems like Callum Wilson is happy with all the chances he's been getting, so that is awesome. He's really been delivering on the pitch as well, but oh my god, we get a big offer for SaintMaximin from Arsenal. Hang on a minute, Arsenal wants SaintMaximin. 34 million is a good offer, but no freaking way are we selling SaintMaximin to Arsenal. Like, come on, get out of here. Rejecting this offer. You know what, boys? Let's actually put a block offer thing on SaintMaximin. I don't want offers constantly coming for him, but it's kind of hilarious that Arsenal want him, since they do have the likes of Nicola Pepe anyways. But anyways, let us, where do I do that? There you go, block offers. We don't want anyone coming near SaintMaximin. He's staying at this club for as long as possible, boys. Gucci gang. The pain doesn't stop, does it? We're 10th in the Premier League now, which isn't all that bad, but our goal difference is down to 0, which isn't good for our objectives. And also, we now take on Manchester City. Now, the good thing is they're 4th in the Premier League, which means they haven't hit perfect stride just yet. Can we take advantage of that? I'm not so sure, because Man City literally their B team could end up beating us. I'm not even kidding. So here we go, away at the Etihad, a big game in the Premier League. I'll take a point off this game in a heartbeat. Let's see what we can do on the pitch. Now, hang on a minute. We may have a bit of good news, because a lot of their players aren't fully fit in terms of their stamina. That's something we may be able to, take advantage of. Plus, they're playing Fernandinho at centre-back and Zinchenko at left-back. Those are positions I think we can target. I'm going with my same team because there isn't really much I can do anyways. Newcastle versus City at Etihad. Let's kick the game off. Man City, the pressure they can put on you, man, it's genuinely scary. Like, look at this. It's been like 4-5 minutes. And De Bruyne is already getting into our box and taking shots, man. This is going to be a long game of football, isn't it? But if Buendia can exploit Zinchenko's lack of pace, but the problem is Buendia is pretty slow himself, so yeah. Aguero looking to find Gundogan. Raheem Sterling is in a lot of open space, and I'm not a fan of it, but that's again brilliant defending from the Shells. Buendia helping out by tracking back. And now, could we do something? Pushing forward. Callum Wilson. City's backing off. Almiron. Wilson again. Calvin Phillips looks to bring it forward. Wilson again. Smart play. Shelvey. Almiron. We're moving the ball around really nicely, but nothing's coming off it, which is the problem. Wilson looks for Shelvey. It's now SaintMaximin who's moved towards the right side. Now Almiron could turn the defense. He's done so. Miguel Almiron goes for goal. A big save from the City keeper. But that was our chance. We've got to start taking our opportunities. Otherwise, how are we going to beat a team like City? Buendia looking to bring the ball inwards. It's kind of working. Buendia. Wilson. Back for Buendia. It's a good pass for Callum Wilson. He's got space, and again a shot gets blocked. What is up with these blocked shots, man? I'm seeing like 10 of them in every single game. This ain't fun. Jonjo Shelvey. That gets intercepted as well. That was our chance with Wilson, man. I should have maybe taken the first time shot. Now we're getting countered here. It's De Bruyne. That's a risky challenge that I've made. It's Gundogan on the ball. We defend that really well. Shah helps out massively as well. Every time City get forward, it's scary, honestly. Almiron. I could maybe find the through ball back for him. Can Miguel Almiron get rid of John Stones? He just about can. Can't keep hold of the ball though, because he defended that so well, Stones. Fair play. Almiron looks for SaintMaximin. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Still SaintMaximin opening up a bit of space. It's unbelievable from SaintMaximin. The skills there to just open up the space. First the Elastico, then the reverse Elastico. It all panned out brilliantly, but Edison somehow stops him. There's the lack of finishing of SaintMaximin costing him. We've had opportunities, man, in this first half, but my finishing has been trash. Half-time, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of the way the team has played this game, because I think we've been the better team. We've created the better chances, but City have been super lucky to not concede, and we're competing with Man City, so I'm hopeful in the second half we could do damage, but let's just not get silly and concede a goal, because if we do that, things aren't gonna look good for us. Oh, I see space here for Callum Wilson. This is a brilliant pass from Jonjo Shelvey. This is our chance. Callum Wilson, let's go, boys. Finally, we've taken one of our chances. I'm going to run straight down the camera. Can you guys believe it? Newcastle United are in the lead against Manchester City. Incredible scenes, boys. What a pass from Jonjo Shelvey that was. The through ball of dreams, perfectly weighted. Wilson took it in his stride and scores a big goal for us in the Prem. That's what I believe is 7th goal in the Premier League, and it's an important one against City at the Etihad. And now the game's going to be in our favor because we can just sit back, relax, and hit them on the break. And that's what I enjoy doing with this Newcastle team. Come on, boys. We're 1-0 up. He's beaten me there. Now looks for Sterling. Sterling looks for Aguero. Big save. Come on, Dubravka. He pulled it off, but we still need to get the ball away. I actually said big save before Dubravka even made the save there. I was that confident because he closed him down well. To be fair, it would be really funny if I actually conceded there. Anyways, on the break. This is what we like seeing. SAINT-MAXIMIN. Callum Wilson. Come on now. Still SAINT-MAXIMIN. The cross just couldn't really, well, be any worse because he couldn't even pull it off. But I'm liking how this game is going. We just need to stop those chances coming in for City. City have brought on Bernardo Silva. Calvin Phillips trying to keep up with him, but it's just not happening here. Look at the dribbling of Bernardo. It's nutty. Still Bernardo Silva looks for Aguero. We can't let him turn. We've defended that fairly well. Good job, the Shells. But we struggle to get the ball away. Now it's Aguero on the ball. Could look for a cutback. Tries that. Come on, keeper. Get there first. Dubravka from hero to zero within minutes. Why didn't he collect the ball? It was right ahead of him. And stupidly, we've given them the equalizer. Who is it? Kevin De Bruyne or Zinchenko? Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. That is so undeserved because we could have easily stopped that. Look at this, guys. Look at what Dubravka was doing here. Just standing and ball watching. Just go for the freaking ball, man. Awful goal to concede, boys. It's 1-1. Completely undeserved, I feel. Way too much space given away. Buendia tracking back and helping out the defense. That's very good of him. Hasn't been the best of starts to his Newcastle career, but he's at least contributing in whatever way he can as he now tries to bring the ball forward. Still Buendia. I think he's gotten crowded out, but he does well to release it for Calvin Phillips. Jonjo Shelvey. Buendia. Inside for Wilson. This is looking nice. Wilson could be through on goal. Big chance. Callum Wilson 1v1. Let's go, boys. We've made it 2-1 in the 85th minute. Callum Wilson with the goal. We're running straight down the camera again. Yo, that all started with Buendia helping us out defensively, linking up the midfield and the attack, and well, bang. A couple of neat passes between, I think, Almiron and Callum Wilson, and we're in the lead now. 2-1, 85th minute. Are we actually going to get an away win at the Etihad? Nah. This is impossible. 5 minutes to go, boys. Let's hang on to this with everything we've got. In fact, boys, I'm not taking a chance. On comes Hayden. What we'll do is we'll put him to stay back while attack as well, because I ain't taking no chances here. Come on, referee, just blow the whistle. I'm passing around trying to waste as much time as possible. I've given it away cheaply. Ref, just blow the whistle, please. I'm going sliding in with Shah. It worked. And finally, the ref blows the whistle. It's game, set, match done. Newcastle United away at the Etihad have picked up massive 3 points. Oh, was this a difficult one, but we've pulled it off. I cannot believe we've actually beaten Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. It's actually happened. Let's go. I told you guys at the start of the episode, if we can pick up any points against either City or United, I'd be a happy man. And we got 3 against Man City, and that puts us 9th in the Premier League, which is a bit worse than where we started off, but our run of fixtures right now are super difficult, so I'm happy with the outcome of this episode. A draw against Villa was painful, but the win against City was just superb. Have a look at this, guys. Callum Wilson is one of the top scorers in the Premier League, and I'm not surprised. He's been terrific in this series for us. Timo Werner, though, on a completely different level. Complete opposite to what he's doing in real life. He's on 13. Quick look at our sponsors tab. We've got a couple of home wins, which puts us in a good spot for the Burger King and Jeep objective. Also, we're in the top half of the table, which is nice. The only problem is I think the Heineken deal might be impossible because we need to get to the FA Cup semi-finals to make that deal available. But we'll see how things go. So far, at least we've got 2 real sponsorship opportunities. Player of the episode, I've got to say Fabian Schär at the back was tremendous. But then again, Callum Wilson's brace, winning us a game against City. Can't count that one out. So it's a tough one between Wilson and Shah for me. Let me know who you guys think deserves to win in the comment section. But boys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Newcastle Career Mode. The progress keeps going on happening, man. Next episode, Everton Arsenal's going to be tough. We've got a few more games as well that we'll get through. We're soon going to be in the January transfer window. We're making a lot of progress in this series, boys. And let's keep it that way. If you're enjoying this Newcastle Career Mode, I'd really appreciate if you could spare a second and drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll catch you all next time.